Good morning. Apparently something on TV is more interesting than
Bailey
than Facebook
Zimmerman
Live.
is on the Today Show.
Who's that?
He is a country music star who's like up and coming.
Okay.
Like younger and good, very good.
Appreciate you watching Facebook Live here when you could be watching the Today Show.
Which
We are not only on Facebook Live, Heather, but YouTube and Twitter or X.
Wow, the trio.
Me. Yeah.
On 3 again. So I have a question. Maybe you don't have an answer for this, but all the comments come in through the streaming thing from all the platforms, or is it just Facebook? Good question. I just learned yesterday, if I was logged into the StreamYard, it's the system that allows us to go live, then I would be able to see all the comments from all the platforms. Oh, so you were already on that level yet, but right now I'm just seeing Facebook comments. But that'll be the next step as we venture into this Up North Live digital studio. This journey that we're going on. Yeah. So I'm Brendan here with Heather as we're a couple minutes in. I'll do the introduction. And this morning we've also had our newest meteorologist, Trevor. Should we bring him in? Let him say hi? Yeah. Come on in over here. Yeah, go to Heather. Yeah, go to Heather. I'll move off my box for a second. You may have you can stand right. May have seen Trevor. There he is. Stand on my box. May have seen Trevor on the weekend and give him the microphone to Heather. He's been with us. What, 6 weeks, Trevor?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
He's the ropes here from Miss Bricca.
It's like it's attached to my thigh, so this is as good as.
So this is going to be a tad bit awkward. But I wanted to, because he was sitting right here, I wanted to have the chance to meet Trevor. And do you want
if you guys have any questions for him, we can pass the mic off.
Where you're from, we went to school and all that, Trevor?
I'm sorry?
Just where you're from, where you went to school, all those fun things?
Yeah, so I'm originally from just north of Dallas, Texas. I grew up there 18 years of my life. I went to school at Iowa State University. That's where I got my degree in meteorology. I wanted to move north because even though I grew up in Texas, I never really liked the heat. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, I always liked the cold. I grew up, I was really into hockey and ice hockey. So I've actually always liked the cold instead of the heat. So moving up north seemed kind of like a no-brainer to me. And I've been very satisfied with the move up to northern Michigan so far. It's a very beautiful place. Mm-hmm.
Well, we're happy to have you here, Trevor, and I just want to take this opportunity to, since you were right there, and learning the morning show shift, wanted to introduce you to our friends who haven't seen you on TV yet. And then if people want to watch your forecasts, what's your schedule like, Trevor?
So I will be on TV on the weekends, the 6 and 11, both on Saturday and Sunday. I'll be on every single week. And I will be filling in as needed elsewhere as well. So you'll see me around. I'm not going anywhere.
And he'll be doing reporting too. So you'll see his stories here soon. When we get them all up to speed.
Well, thank you for that, Trevor and Heather, for pulling the microphone cord.
Yep.
Yeah.
Since it's attached to my body from the show still.
So that's our newest coworker and friend, Trevor, and Robido.
Yeah.
Robido, got it. Okay, good. I knew I was going to say it eventually, so I might as well learn it. And after one catches up, people will be saying hi to you. So we already have comments and things, Heather, and you got a weather quiz.
I do.
I'm not going to say what I guessed. Created controversy.
Yeah, we got to keep our comments to ourselves.
It's not easy for me.
You're cut off, Brendan. Okay. Mute his mic, He's done.
I'll be quiet.
Yes, a weather quiz today chosen by Trevor. We're talking about ratios. Ratios are widespread winds associated with thunderstorms. What is the wind gust that's required for it to be called a derecho? So is it
45 miles an hour, 52, or 58? We won't ask Brendan because he'll tell you the answer.
Am I allowed to talk now?
You can talk now, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, we'll just let you get in the forecast.
No, do you have something to say?
I have a lot of things to say, but not now.
Okay.
I'll wait until you go through your forecast.
Okay, well, you know
I'm
what?
kidding. I don't have
We'll
much
do
to
that.
say, no.
He's being dramatic.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, we'll start with the forecast. So
Get me off the screen, Gabe. People want to see Heather.
we're going to go to Cadillac today. It's a nice, gorgeous day there, and that was the story all morning as the sun was starting to rise. It was a gorgeous orange sunrise today. 64 degrees already, calm, and we're seeing the nice calm weather across the rest of northern Michigan. Even talk about clouds over Alpena, but really we're remaining mostly clear skies today. If you're going to go to the Northwest Michigan Fair today, it's going to be a nice day to be outside, a little bit warmer than yesterday. It's going to be 82 degrees, mostly sunny skies, and variable winds out of the north at about 3 to 9 miles an hour. And if you're heading to the beach, great day too. Safe day, both Lake Huron, so swimming is low today. Wave heights will be anywhere from a foot or less. And water temperatures are up to the upper 50s in Lake Superior, low 70s in Lake Michigan. Temperatures today, our highs will be 77 to 84. UV index will be moderate with those passing clouds, but we'll call it mostly sunny. The outdoor outlook over the next few days, this is just a snapshot over the next 3 days that we're expecting, including today. So we got the green light for today because mostly dry. There is going to be a small isolated pop-up shower in the eastern upper peninsula, but it won't be a washout by any means, but it will be dropping a little bit of rain across the straits. And then Wednesday, it's caution because we have rain and thunderstorms. This is mainly going to arrive in the eastern upper peninsula later on in the afternoon, and then most of this will fall throughout the evening in the northern lower. Thursday, most of that rain will end, and we'll see mostly dry conditions. There is an afternoon, evening shower to the south possible. Most of the day will be dry, so we're still going to give green light. Stormcast, we'll see those passing clouds, mostly in the northern lower this afternoon, and then into the evening. And then that's when that pop-up shower will happen in the eastern upper peninsula. It could be a little bit earlier than that. It's been like 5 to 7 p.m. depending, but isolated, short-lived, and then we'll be left with drier weather on tap for the rest of the evening. Zone forecast highs today is breakdown after an isolated shower. Temperatures in the 70s and 80s, 82 in Jarman Island, 77 over in St. Ignace, 79 in Harrisville, 80 in Gaylord. Mostly sunny, decreasing cloud cover in some spots today. 81 in Kalkaska, 82 over in Boyne City. We'll see 81 in Cadillac, 80 in Manistee, 83 in Clare. Tonight, it'll be a nice mild night again. Winds are going to start to shift mainly out of the southwest, partly cloudy skies. Temperatures in the 50s, 52 in the center of the northern lower, especially inland, close to the lakeshore. It'll be around 5 miles an hour this evening. 58 in Manistee, partly cloudy skies. 56 in Reed City. That extended forecast will have the isolated shower, mainly in the eastern upper peninsula. And then Wednesday, that's when we have the scattered rain and storms, mainly in the afternoon, but we could see a little bit earlier in the eastern upper peninsula. A little bit warmer, but then that cold front's going to drop in, and that's when we're going to see some cooler weather Thursday, upper 60s and 70s. Friday into Saturday, we have some more chances to see some scattered showers. I think it's going to be a rainy start to the weekend, unfortunately.
Okay. Ready for comments, Ms. Bricca?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm going to be drinking my bubbly as you read, but continue.
Hey, fair enough. You've been talking since, well, on air. 4:10, I think, is when you start your recordings, or 4 o'clock, something like that.
Like Gib wants me to do them at 4:10, but by the time I mic up and do my makeup, it's like 4:13.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's what you see if you're in our viewing area. That's what you see aired during the Today Show and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Those
some of those are live, some are the pre-recorded.
Good point. Yes, some are live.
Mm-hmm. If my hair is like more perfect and curled, that's the earlier cut in. If it's live, it's kind of relaxed a little bit. So
now
you kind of tell you're paying really close attention.
And I know the viewers really do pay very close attention. I'm always surprised by some things that I hear. I'm like, you noticed that? You heard that? Oh, yeah. People listen.
Oh, yeah. Even on the weekend shows, I've noticed that, you know, if you say something, even on the Hot Shot, that they will be like, oh, you said that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. They're
holding
listening.
us accountable, which is It's good.
We need that.
We got Paul watching from Rogers City. Christopher's in Farmington Hills at 65 Fair. And Lori is watching from sunny Charlevoix. Seth is watching from sunny Petoskey. Got Susan, same sunny Kalkaska. Enjoy your day, everybody. Seth is down there somewhere, Heather.
Yeah, that's like Little Traverse Bay. So if he's close to Little Traverse Bay, we're pointing in his direction.
And then who was watching? Oh, yeah, Lori from Charlevoix off to the left a little bit.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Just
Neighbors.
down 31 there. Yep. What else do we have here? Mark saying good morning from Mayo, back from Houghton Lake, spent the week with his grandson. Hopefully that was enjoyable, Mark. Thanks for commenting. Got Christopher guessing 58 miles an hour, 5'8" mph for the quiz question.
Not degrees.
I have to enunciate. Oh, I wasn't even going with that.
Oh.
Yeah, Heather was getting her numbers, or I guess the units.
Units.
The
yeah,
units
it's even
mixed
worse.
up a little bit. But yes, miles per hour is what we're talking
like
about
waking
here.
up during the morning show.
He's saying good morning, loving the sunshine where she is in beautiful downtown Cummins. She has a nice sunshine emoji there. And Christopher is commenting, we were talking about who's ever on the Today Show. Who's on the Today Show? Brett?
Bailey Zimmerman.
Bailey Zimmerman.
Wow,
Yeah.
Brett. Well, we started with the right letter, but didn't finish strong there.
We have Christopher saying that he'd rather be on Facebook Live with all of us because it's more fun. We like that, Christopher.
I
mean, his
love
comment,
that
that's what
you
he's
would
saying.
rather spend time with us than a country music star. I'm very flattered, but I want to just hear what he's even talking about.
Okay.
He's very new to the industry, so
Okay. Made it on Today's Show, so good for him.
yeah.
Got Bobby Ann. Haven't heard from Bobby Ann for a while. Good to see your name pop up. Is in East Jordan. We got Paul wants to know, Heather, are you staying? Because we introduced Trevor. So what's going on with you?
Yeah, I'm staying. She just signed her life away, so she'll be here a little while longer with Brendan. Yeah, so Trevor is totally taking over the weekends now. I'm helping filling in mainly, Mark and Joe have a lot of time off here. So having a fourth met is a help with filling in. So our weekend meteorologist can still have, somewhat of a consistent schedule. Like the last 2 years has been kind of rough. And then I'll be reporting on the days that I'm not filling in.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually taking over the morning show when that happens. So it'll be me and Brendan here.
Hopefully that answers your question, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
We got Susie Q saying, good morning, Brendan and Heather. Looking great. Thanks, Susie
Thank
Q. I'm
you.
sure you are too. She's always so put together whenever I see her.
Oh, I want to meet her in person.
Hair and her outfits, and she's just, she's a stylish lady, that Susie Q. It's 62 in Frederick. Don't know if I just said that. It's a beautiful morning. Oh, she's saying hi to Trevor too.
Hello.
I don't know if you heard that. He says hi, Susie Q. So glad to have you all on here today. So fun listening and seeing you all working together. She's going to be swimming today, then bike riding. Busy, per usual.
She's always so active.
She's very active, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll finally have time today to go on the Peloton, but my back hurts. I have a chiropractor appointment tomorrow though, so we're gonna try to figure it out.
Good, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, my leg gave out on me at the end of the show yesterday. That was not fun.
Yeah.
But I wanted to go on the bike yesterday, it just wasn't gonna happen. But good for you, Susie Q, getting out there.
I'm guessing the 5'8" as well. 58. Freezing up again. The video skipping as well. Powers that be know about that, Christopher. Sorry to hear that it's still happening. Gib, have you noticed anything on your end? All right, he said yes, yeah.
Gib
How
can't
often is it
confirm.
happening? Once in a while? Okay. But when it happens, it's pretty quick. Okay. As well. Hey, Mom. She said good morning to her favorite morning anchor and meteorologist.
Aw, good morning, Christine. I hope you enjoy your trip with Brendan coming up here.
Yeah, she's heading to Wisconsin today to visit with family, and I'll be meeting up with them in a bit. So, which before I forget, leads me to my next point. A programming note, we won't be having Facebook Live until a week from today.
Show, if you want to watch the show, but yeah, no Facebooks.
Right. The morning show is still happening from 4:30 until 7.
Yes, we need to say that first. Facebook Live, no.
Right. So the first Facebook, we do 2 Facebook Lives a day. Allie and Heather, they have other things to do. And so we will be checking in with all of our friends here a week from today, just so you know. And Chad, when are we going to have some good rain for days? He wants to know, Heather.
For days?
He wants rain for days.
And not in the immediate forecast, unfortunately.
Okay.
Even let's take a little look here. We'll pull out the Euro model since we have time. If this pans out, at least it's not days though. Like it's Friday, we'll see a lot of rain. Truly, like that yellow is a lot of rain. But then it lets up by Saturday, and some spots could see a little bit.
Excuse me. Okay.
I think that's a little overestimating on into Sunday. But yeah, Friday we'll see a lot of rain, but not 4 days. But
Okay.
you know what? We'll be saying that in October, like a broken record, into November, in December. Hopefully we're not in a drought. So just wait.
And then Trevor will get the colder weather that he wants. Yeah. And okay, we got through that. Tom says hello, and please make the rain hold off on Wednesday as he's planning on going to see the llamas at the fair. Maybe he's talking about the Northwest Michigan Fair. There are also other fairs going on.
There was another fair. Yeah, I looked. Maybe Ludington.
Yeah, Ludington. There's one.
Yeah.
The one I'm thinking that he might be going to is in Grand Traverse County, outside of Traverse City. Anyway, point is, he's going to see the llamas, Heather.
I love llamas. Llamas and alpacas are like my favorite animals.
So you can watch them, maybe pet them while eating your corn dog.
See, llamas aren't very nice. They're protective animals and territorial. So like, I don't know, the 4-H kids have gotten them to be a little nicer to pet them.
Okay.
Alpacas, yes, but llamas are not. But I'll just eat my corn dog and watch the llamas.
From a distance.
Do llama things, yeah.
Either way, yeah, he doesn't want any rain for Wednesday to see those llamas.
Well, Mother Nature does what Mother Nature wants.
And what was the forecast for tomorrow?
Brendan, I said it a million times today.
Hey, I was busy behind the scenes.
Most of the rain will hold off until later on in the day. So I'm sure going to the fair, I hope, by the afternoon. Most of our rain chances won't be until later on in the evening.
Okay.
So you'll be fine.
I ask on behalf of Tom, okay? Heather?
Tom, it's just very telling that Brendan doesn't listen to me during the show.
I listen
to
sometimes.
Brendan during the show. I know all about the new news. We'll show the Northwest Michigan Fair forecast for you.
What was our lead story at 6:30, Heather?
Was that the Pickford sentencing?
That was at 6, but okay. All right, no.
Well.
Fair enough. Okay. I'll quit quizzing Heather. We'll get through these comments here. Mark pauses, but it picks right back up, and he hasn't been missing anything. Glad to hear that, Mark. Susie Q saying safe travels. Thank you. And saying you're so sweet and kind. Just speaking the truth. You're fun to be around, Susie Q. I'm glad you're in the conversation. And think of our friends. I don't know where Jackie is. Normally Jackie's commenting, but I don't see
Alice too.
And Alice, our weather watcher, I haven't seen.
Christy?
Yeah.
Where's our people?
I don't know, but we have a few of our friends. I guess, is it time to reveal the answer, Heather?
I guess so. Yeah, we can do that. We shall.
I guessed 58. I'll put
it for
5.
For those of you who didn't hear. A derecho is a widespread, long-lived windstorm that is associated with thunderstorms. What's the wind gust required to be called a derecho? 58.
58.
Brendan got it. Most of you did, I think.
Do you want to talk about your story, Trevor, before we say bye? Oh, your Derecho story.
Do you think it's easier if you just give him the mic from?
Oh yeah, he's coming over here now.
Derecho story.
Yeah, we were talking about in Iowa.
When do you want a year?
Tell
whichever
one you want.
I thought it was because in college not too long ago in 2021, December 15th. I'll never forget that day. It was amazing. We had just gotten done with our last meteorology exam that morning. It was really early in the morning, probably like no more than 8 or so. And that day, there was a ratio that came through. I should also clarify, December 15th, it was the high temperature in Ames, Iowa, which is where Iowa State University is, was 75 that day. On December 15th, it was 75 degrees. You could walk outside and you just knew it was going to happen. You knew that day was destined for disaster. I think that day, no, I know for a fact that day broke the single most amount of tornadoes in Iowa in a single day at 44. And it was in December, so not even in tornado season, and we broke the record for the amount of tornadoes that day. But anyway, that's why I thought of that question, because I remember my Derecho story from December 15th, 2021. So I don't know if you guys remember what you were doing that day here in Northern Michigan by any chance, but it was a crazy day. We also had a Derecho in the middle of August, around COVID time in 2020. That one wasn't as bad. I don't think there was any tornadoes associated with that one. But yeah, derechos are categorized mostly by their very high winds, and I guess some people would like to call them gust fronts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You typically get gusts of, obviously, like I said, it has to be at least 58 for it to be considered a derecho. Also, you can't really forecast. Derecho is one of those things that's weird. You can't really consider a derecho until after the data has already come in. So. Yeah, anyway, that's my little Derecho story. I went off on a little tangent there.
No, that's what I was looking for.
I think if I had to guess where I was at December 15, 2020, I think I was probably in for Joe or
fields and buildings damaged and things like that. Yeah.
A lot of corn out there.
Christopher got the quiz question right, 2 for 2. So that's where you'll end the week. Nice job, Christopher. Susie Q is saying 2 for 2 as well. We'll miss you all. And my mom says, welcome, Trevor. You are working with great people. She's not biased whatsoever.
No, not biased at all.
He goes, yes, I am. So he agrees with you, Mom. And Christopher will still be around for Facebook Live. He enjoys it with Mark, Heather, and Brendan. And we know that Christopher has other Facebook Lives around Michigan that he watches. So I think it does wrap it up for comments so far. Any final words for the day, Ms. Heather?
I don't have any words. This is a point of my shift where my brain's making sentences and making sense.
We have one more recording to do. So just keep it a little longer, Heather.
I will tell you a little behind the scenes of yesterday. I was so out of it because I haven't done this shift in a while. Aside from last Friday, but then the weekend happened and weekend things. But I took off my mic and everything. And then our director
turn off the studio lights too?
Yeah, I turned off the lights.
Yeah.
And then Dan, our director, came in and was like, you ready for the cut-in? And I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, so I had to put everything back on. So I'm not gonna do that today, but that's where my brain goes by around 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Actually, 2 more.
Both.
Yeah, we got more things to do. Well, anyway, we'll wrap things up. Gib, do you want to put up? There it is.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Yep. See you then.
Have a good weekend.